What's up, guys? It's me, G32, and welcome to what will be the complete end to our Pikmin 3 Let's Play. We're on our final roles in Piklopedia, and after that, there's nothing left. Oh my... I hate when I had to end games. I hate it so much. So many fun games. And then when it comes to the end, it's like, God dang it, I miss it. Oh, come on. Hey, got Pikmin 4 next. So let's go ahead and begin. Quaggled Mariclops. I thought it was an ordinary fruit trapped in the crystal. A turtle starts topping around the bog. Its stunning hole is unavoidable damage everywhere except for its toes. If you get hit enough, it'll be able to fall over and leave its true bulb open to attack. But even then, it has a fallback mechanism that therefore with its huge tongue. When it starts shaking, it is best back away unless you have wing paper to send after it. I'm accident. Dang it. Its dry head perplexes me. I know it's not a sudsy berry, but what is it? A plant? An animal? I thought I figured it out once I tasted it, but the captain stacked me out to not lick everything in fight. So how am I supposed to do science? I don't like doing it, but I had to put my foot down when Brittany tried to taste this brightly colored core. Talk about forbidden fruit. I must put the safety of my crew before their research. I know where that thing's been.
The fruit is a good dessert until itself. Remove this discard peel and coarse slice to do small pieces to enjoy.
Alright, Olimar, let's go ahead and bestow your facts, as we all know you have. Freaking 4 pages. God dang it.
A real dumb as large as this creature is, the more it is consumed is supported by its body weight. The quagga markov is no exception. It uses its root glucose to drain its environment of nutrients. To avoid the point of rupture, it could refuse the towards surrounding area's ectoplasm, so it catches small insects using hidden tongue in the dry mouth to find all its circumferences. What prey manages to catch, it is also to the base compounds, such as nitrogen, phosphoric acid, and potassium. Its insides are a federal ground of a wide variety of plants, including sleeping beauty and dusty mushrooms. Sometimes the fruit is grow on top of the main body is tough of parasite species living on top of nutrients to drain the Mariclops' enormous body.
Really? So this thing can't even possibly be a whole entire island, just the fruit looking part is probably just a parasite. Interesting. Freaking, I love this so much. Alright, we know this guy, the fiery blowhog. I know that it needs a moment to inhale something from the planet's atmosphere before exhaling fire. It's the turtle supposed to be remarkable to stand up to the flames it produces. Though of course, a red-pixel turtle can't stand under the summer heat. If we can reproduce the production, it could be a great renewable source of rocket fuel on our ship's engines. I thought they'd be my favorite fauna. The idea of running to one of the fission field after getting soaked was nice, but unfortunately they don't have a setting on those snouts below, roasted alive. Scratch another brilliant idea. Be careful, this will cook your goose. I don't know whether that's a nose or I'm not shooting at those flames. And I don't care. What's important is that me and my troops are long gone when the fire hits. Anyone knows that this thing, like, is basically Birdo, but a fat elephant? Like, granted, Birdo's pink, but there is a red Birdo that shoots fire. And a green one, I guess. Like, we gonna talk about that? No? Okay. I think no one wants elephant Birdo in their minds right now.
Roast this for every beast in separate hours, and the students also can use this. Don't worry about overcooking this beast, it's scorched proof.
Wait, I didn't read the scientific name of this. Tresstypods Gelahenium, Mariclops family. And then we have Sus Dragonus, Bullhog family.
This creature is a spell of water and possesses condom out of its snout that can burst upon contact with air. This fire-breathing ability is dependent on the air-to-fluid ratio of its mouth, catalyzing the reaction with the expelled compound and purification of the compound. Thus, it is highly unlikely such complex processes could cause this spot spontaneous disclosure as following a bullhog. This process is also perhaps devoid of spontaneous combustion in the belly of the living specimen. However, one should still treat the fiery bullhog with a great care during its transfer.
Why is... Yeah, it's weird to question, but why is this just a blank? Okay. It doesn't matter. Hermit Crawmad. I find it strange that despite the tough outer shell on his head, there is no protection on the hips. I had put such an obvious flaw in one of my designs. I thought I've heard that intentional flaw once I started trying on one's creations. Maybe I'll build one into my next spaceship. As soon as I get close, it sticks its head out to see what the thing is approaching its lair. It must be shy because it usually pops right back inside. And it must be shameless because it always shows its butt while retreating. Gross. When it sees its prey, it pops its armor head out of his nest and lungs its target. It glides with those tough guys, is confident to protect his back. Move quick to strike at exposed hindquarters, and the fight will be over in one snap of his huge pincers.
Stroke the shoulder, pick a hole in heat until crispy, then dip it to the pot of milk chocolate. Let's make it sweet.
Hermit Crawmad Cannabaras rustica Crawmad family.
Looking at the always a single shape character as a squirrel is. One would think the squirrel is related. In fact, it's related to the hermit crab. This species, however, has a migration of seaside life and shell and still encompasses burrows into the ground. When its legs appear sickle-like, there are pincers to use step as a spray. It prefers to feed on small creatures that pass by its ears, dragging them inside to eat them.
No, I'm surprised we haven't seen a big version of these. And no, the big version of the boss version of this doesn't count. Well, I guess, in Pikmin 2, there were big hermit crawmads. After a certain amount of days. So I guess that's basically the boss. That's the old boss version of this. Okay. Wagpo. It was built for one thing, swimming. And everything else for engaging predators and environmental awareness just kind of falls apart. Another saying, it's more afraid of you than you are of it. This is the only thing on this planet where it feels true. So think about getting close to this creature at all feels like cruelty to animals. Shouldn't have such a scrawny pushover goes to the flying Pikmin left and right. Then again, maybe it remembers being helpless and holds a grudge.
Won't continue raw. There's so much more flavorful than steaming in the grill. Also, heavily in the restaurant. Feel free to experiment and the worst ingredient.
Logpole, Apyricus, Fraudendum, Amphitumor family.
The work poke spawns in early spring. As the eggs in the long-hanging tree branches and sprouts growing get nowhere near legs and plants. Such unorthodox effortless behavior is visiting them, protecting the eggs through predation by woodpecking and water dimples. The wall is a wall hopping near the shoreline and easier spring, though to be a method of driving predators away from the wall poke eggs.
Classified Crushblat. The solid crystal structure covering its torso is formidable of both defensive and offensive mechanism. Capable of crushing Pikmin beef is weight. A bomb Ragora is still a bomb rock Pikmin. I was about to say bomb Pikmin for a second. That would be interesting to say the least. Can easily shatter crystalline armor. Master which it has no ability to damage Pikmin and no way to keep them from striking its exposed flesh. I thought the socks around its eyes were some kind of weird symbiotic plan, but nope, just orange lizard whiskers. What a letdown. I hate whiskers. Up in the growing mustache like the captain, or I'll be surrounded by them. Okay, Brittany. I bet you it feels pretty safe in there behind those thick crystal shells. But break the crystal and watch as it goes berserk out of sheer desperation. I was about to say depression for a second. It knows that when your time comes, you gotta go out fighting.
This beast smells of texture is addictive, but it could be chocolate hazards are overcooked. The taste and drizzle with the drown butter to draw out the nutty undertones.
Classified Crushback, Durotesta, Long Gust Crust, Crushback family.
Originally, these creatures were
Oh, freaking, I lost all my voice.
these creatures were base molecules. Their hard shell let them live and land by keeping its soft flesh and become exposed to predators. They source nutrients from the water to its skin, which is a relatively inefficient way of feeding compared to hunting. As a result, its food was this type of syndrome due to the low metabolism. The crystal shell on its back is made of silica that absorbs the shells as shed by younger course finding uses of projectiles used by scatterchucks. I can't see it honestly. Also, I want to make note that the crushback shell
has so many like bumps and cracks in it. So what's that? Wait, is that what covers a full-on crush plat without big pulsing head, or is that just the shell? Who knows? The genius of this design is that it uses. Did I read the scientific name? Yes, I did. Okay. The genius of this design is that it uses a habitat of water to fuse its spell attacks. It spread these 3 times on one take. Target marks of efficiency. The most glaring downside is that you can't move while it's refueling. So you think someone have realized that what the goal opportunity that presents to attack. Also, what this thing does is suck up water and spit it out to attack. I completely hate it. It keeps getting in the way of collecting fruit. I need that fruit now. It's not gonna ask anyone to watch over me first. I've been watching this one. I have a little theory about how it skates on water without sinking. Ready for this? It's so busy getting from place to place that it doesn't have this time to sink. Yeah, Charlie, that's called going fast.
Dark Stone is gonna be useful. We can trick the liquid out of this standing operative.
Skier skate. Gridus Clavomacula Spitter Spatter family. Okay, that's a great name.
It skates on the water at high speed thanks to the tiny hairs on the tips of its feet. These hairs are coated in ultra-hypodermic substance to minimize friction against the water surfaces. Its long proboscis functions as a shuttle to take in the water, which is stored in a reservoir in its head, as well as disposed as a weapon against small insects or taken in the water. All it takes a multiple point on meaning there is prime as means of defense. Also, is also a feeding mechanism. I mean, makes sense. It does go like straight into his mouth / snout. Dwarf bull bear. The behavior around a spotted bull bear reminds me of satellites orbiting a larger body. Like satellites, they exist in darkness and are hard to see, but can be destroyed with a well-placed strike. It is a large body though. Stay away. You wouldn't want to get pulled into its gravity. This metaphor is getting away from me. It takes after the big guys with a lot of legs. They're not as brave though. Oxidon and I just watch her run to get help. I laugh at that, but I'm usually running away by them myself. I'll admit, these critters have a certain charm. I like to stuff one and keep it as a trophy in my office, but I have to pray for the Pikmin's eager hands first. You innocent, silver sanitary fault, violet age frog squirrel, and boil to golden brown. The ultimate crow pleasures.
Dwarf bull bear, Oculus terribilis, grub dog family.
A grub dog larva in its 3rd stage of development. This creature's body structure is near maturation. However, also a mature bull bears has yet to claim its own cultural realm, and thus is dependent upon its parent for guarding direction.
Freaking big mouth wannabe. Puffy Bullhog. Surprisingly, there's actually just one in this whole entire game. Well, main story. There's a few in side missions. Most of its defense mechanisms aren't dangerous to Pikmin, but they do make it hard to kill. These seeds are air bullets will scatter your Pikmin, so be sure to regroup quickly. If there are any other enemies around, as long as you might expect it is something self-aided. It's very light and easily laid down by a lot of Pikmin. That's the best chance to dash with a charge. Can you imagine attaching a gondola to the underside of this thing? Just to gently through the air, not a care in the world. Because I like to use the spikes in the back to crush my enemies, it's so perfect. I don't think the spikes actually matter, do they? Like, the spikes haven't been a factor with Puppy Wallhogs, have they? This inflatable fellow has some powerful lungs to make yourself wider than the air, but I won't be outdone. No good. I want a spacesuit. It's craving my style. Sure, Charlie. Sure. It's always a controller, huh?
Sorts of creatures featherweight skin into triangles. Deep fried to crispy and so generously, making the perfect scooping trip and accomplished fresh and mango salsa.
Puffy Bullhog, Sus inflata, Bullhog family. This species of bullhog uses internally generated hydrogen to inflate a flotation bladder and hover above the ground. The creature's electrical pulse creates a splashing color that flows along the surface of its body, making it a particularly beautiful bullhog species. Firstly, how it's able to internally stabilize its highly explosive hydrogen and simultaneously generate electricity remains a mystery. The puffy bullhog can pulls leaves and grass around and eat its excess underneath. It maintains an air buoyancy by using its fins and releasing air through blowholes. This enables it to float effortlessly. Even in the breeze, in times of danger, the puffy bullhog can discourage its floating bladder of rapid escape from predators. Especially in this game, because it bolts up very, very fast. Desiccated Skitterleaf. Oh my god, these freaks! It's good camouflage. When you see a long green leaf on the ground, that's suspicious, but a long dead leaf, no one looks twice at those. Very well thought out. Dead leaves are good. You can turn them into a mushroom plant fruit trees, making them something great out of something gross. They're gonna know what I'm talking about, because they love dragging these guys back to the island and do the same thing. These characters act like dead leaves. They jump on and attack the Pikmin, while we aren't watching. The only difference is to treat the dead leaf you see as a mortal threat. Sure, it's tiring to see danger everywhere I look, but that's a small price I live for saving lives.
No pressure is needed to ignore the social beast. The Dr. Crunch gets away to intriguing nothing.
See, Lily, the problem is that it's alive. You say it's fine by itself, but the thing is, when I take a bite out of it, it's gonna be suffering and suffocating as I know it, and it's still trying to shake out of its freedom. You don't specify, Louis, if it needs to be dead or not. Desiccated Skitterleaf. Rust Mortophilia Skitterling family.
The Skitterleaf burner has the result of dead leaves. It allows you to develop in specific ways. Her front claws capture prey, while flat hand legs are suited for running and swimming. Its toy tuned senses keep it safe for any creatures but Pikmin. Once it goes gets its claw on its prey, it just easily let go. Recent researchers have revealed that its camouflage has a second person behind him. Scavengers are fooled by this guise into carrying its eggs, thereby expanding the population. I don't even know that a leaf is able to make eggs. Shearwig. It's all over a flying creature to make its hub on the ground. And that's what these insects do. When they sense motion, the surface take to the air and immediately then attack from above. This looks like a good fly, plus because it spends almost time under the earth. We all need to cut us back at his diet, except more. Wait, what am I saying? I could ask her to do something I wouldn't. Oh, flying bug! I'll send some pudding from flying after. Rookie mistake. I can see what you think, but the best way to do your job is rob him. These bugs are so lightly armed that one hit could take them out. Or I could even use my steely fist, but that would just be overkill. Yeah, Good to be suggested with the sugar cream. A dark chocolate level luxurious indulge. Monsters are true culinary coup de grace.
Shearwig. Hemigia virus. Mandibular family.
Unusual for the genus. Flying mandibuars have retained their wings. However, an adult male of the species can fly. Females of the species spend most of their lifespan on the ground. They do emerge from pure maturation to spawn, but they never metamorphs.
Omar, isn't this just the exact same thing you said about the shearwig and sheargrub? I just said shearwig. Why did I say shearwig? The male and female sheargrubs? Isn't this basically just the same thing? Yeah. Wiry blowhog. Holding a large amount of its water inside itself isn't an eyebrow raising as speedy fire, but considers to be a better design overall. Water is more easily and safely stored than flammable gas, and has uses that are attacking. Despite this difference, it's vulnerable to the same trick, having the right type of Pikmin. I'll try to convince you that this animal has all kinds of uses. It could be a shower, he said, or a fish wash, or an emergency fire control system. I found out we had all those things already, and it'll be like someone rained on its parade. The water this one spews isn't too bad, if you ask me, but the Pikmin don't do so in it. At least most of them don't. That's what the captain is here for an umbrella to downtrodden.
This piece of monsters gives a molten enough quality that's incomparable.
Water bullhog, sus, Gugians, bullhog family.
A very subspecies of fire bullhog. Fire bullhog lacks several of dominant genes necessary for the production of fire, but it doesn't encapsulate and does explode jets or non-flammable liquid. This subspecies appears to only have recently evolved. However, the heritage traits of its variety are dominant and harder than boss, so the population is rapidly increasing.
We're here! We're here! Plasm Wraith! What marvel this creature is. Constantly adapted to its new threats, it can magically fire, water, electricity, and it's owned by a foreign wings. Okay, it doesn't, but okay. Or have armor carapace. Okay, that's also not what it does. It takes several. Well, I guess if you count the just gold orb, then yeah, that counts. The wings don't. It can several squads of Pikmin on frequently rotating duties to keep up with the shifting nature. How I wish they could construct anything effortlessly flexible. It has to leave behind little pieces of itself, so if the so you can eliminate those before it reforms. You can wear it down little by little. We're on the same page about it being flexible. Okay, Brittany. Well, I really did not want to let go Captain Almar. Instead of butting into the specials of romance smell. Anyway, I bet my goat would make for some good lotion. I let ball some up so I could take it back to Kopai. This thing doesn't know what it wants. 1 minute it's soft, 1 minute it's hard. First it's big, then it's small. It hunts Almar but doesn't want to hurt him. We're better doing a favor by taking it out. Anyway, the honor guy must use charisma to get such an alien creature to follow him everywhere. His ship captain and I'm just a squad captain. But that still gives us something in common. I ought to be taking notes.
Despite its structure and close percent, the fire of this beast is dangerous.
Dang it! God! I want a piece of that god! Class of Wraith. Unknown species, unknown family.
This unusual life form consists of an average body of around the higher cubic core. The body shifts not only into different shapes, but into different subspecies. It reminds me very much of the water wraith, and another first are winners also ectoplasm incarnation. However, enough others have encountered to dispel that theory. The creatures living near the plasma wraith must form to generate substance. This is all going to be part of this death. It's not clear what person is serving for the wraith. It's currently unknown what caused the whole torso. Search for a manifest visually one, but search to cause the lead that's done the power around with the history of evolution is planet.
So it's not an evolution of the water wraith. Ah, okay. But here's a theory I've heard that some people have had. Apparently, people think that the wraiths come from dead, humans. Which kind of makes sense. Also, I just don't believe it because, like, look at this thing. But if you listen to it, it does make, like, sounds we never hear from any kind of creature. But more leaning on the water wraith. But plasma wraith and water wraith do like share such human-like bodies, especially plasma. Goddamn. But yeah, I try to see where that theory is going, but I don't truly fully believe it at all. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Swarming sheer grub. These little guys. Oh, I don't actually know what they do. All I know that they just grow in groups and then they do stuff. That they're moving. They sure are moving. They use their numbers to hunt for fruit and nectar. I try to get you to separate from your Pikmin. You have to remember that we need numbers on our side too if you want to fight back. So they go after fruit and nectar. Interesting. I can forget a lot of things and animals in the planet. The end of my shoot, sir, capturing the captain? Okay. But stealing fruit and nectar from the Pikmin? That's low. One is via enemies to cut off their supply lines. That's the model of attack these flying creatures things use. They suck up nectar, weigh down pellets, and do whatever they can to keep our numbers down low and our crew starves. So does drinking nectar make them just grow bigger? Is that it? Because remember, like, during the mission mode, like, I just saw these guys and they were way bigger than before. And I don't know how, but is that how they do it?
Boil and swallow whole. The real customer can enjoy the creature is so smooth it goes down.
Okay. Hey, make that turbo, Mandibar family.
A creature is a more common variety of manivores. This species is hard away from above ground without ever going below the surface. It hunts for food in packs, preferring to feed on nectar and food juices jaws, a true way to capture prey. It grows quickly after feeding, but it has difficulty moving at a larger size.
And there we go. Okay. Freaking 64 of these guys got murdered. Holy crap. Armored Cannon Larva. You have no reason to be back. It's able to handle heavy rocks, so it's strong and has an expert aim. So it's clever. If it was better armor, it would be unstoppable. This thing eats rocks the way I can eat fruit. Its stomach is always full and it likes to spill the seeds. It spews rocks as well as any heavy artillery I've ever seen. Since we didn't bring any heavy artillery with us, I love this thing as a suitable thing as a substitute. The trick will be figure out how to lure our enemies into this line of fire. Well, I mean, for this thing, it's kind of not that hard.
Could remove every single grain stem, peel back edge and slurp heartily, and deep fry it too.
Armored Cannon Larva, Granatus, Cuckoline, with the Pod family.
This specimen is a wasteful larva. The expedition was able to perform the existence of any natural wasteful pods. We then consider this species will extinct this planet. The discovery of this creature in larval form, research concerns, reapplies like food bills, use a kill bacteria to aid chemical digestion. These bacteria can only survive in certain environments, such as in the body of certain insects. So these larvae do not contain any other bacteria immediately after hatching, or feed or particularly digester or regurgitate training by bodily pods, ensuring their larvae obtain murder bacteria they would not normally have acquired.
So they basically just consume and then spit out. Gotcha. Red Spectralids. There must be a reason for the color variation put in various models of this creature, but I haven't figured out what it is. This one probably is my favorite though. You can't go wrong with red. One of these red butterflies flew real close to me once, and it started staying still. It looked like it took that to mean as it smelled as sweet as flower. It's funny how the ultra spicy nectar it carries doesn't seem to make it more excitable than the rest of its kind. Maybe it's just better at keeping it together. The red is a universally recognized symbol of danger. These creatures cannot hurt a fly. A shame too, because there are plenty of monster flies in this planet that could use some hurting. Jeez. I get that we kill mostly everything here, but do we have to go complete genocide?
Sport larvae are such a roaster to some and produce snack breakfast. Fry up the wings and enter into a crunchy snack.
Red Spectralids, Fistari, Rusperbanas, Florida family.
Its red wings have short spots, almost in one spot on each wing of the overhanging. Its scales contain trace of ultra spicy flakes, which are mixed into saliva is sucked up, then eaten from flowers. The combined flake, saliva, and nectar are refined to ultra spicy nectar inside the creature, which uses a growth supplement of its eggs. It's worth this, its regular capabilities are quite low. It is for this reason that the red variety features are extraordinary prices among collectors.
Okay. Bearded Amprat. Electricity generation is a useful trait in an animal. I'm sure what this one can be demonstrated, but I think all the time useful application if it could. At the very least, we could study to see if we could reproduce a trick. Well, if you tweaks to its output, I bet its electricity generation probably could really open my pores. I run an idea by Alpha, see what he thinks. It looks cute and fuzzy, and I saw a sprinkles to this trap. Draw a few Pikmin on things eat the prey, and it will zap the life on them. This strategy to check out your squad, yell Pikmin. Then it's you to see the last laugh.
Pull the doors and spring to rosemary. A whole guard close. Finish with a squeeze of fruit juice and the honey the solar notes to the lingering electricity.
Bearded Amprat, Portellus, Barbara Volta, Numbouse family.
The hair cover the fish works in a cut pencil door. The crystal electricity rather your hair to build static. The discharges electricity during its territory. It's more territorial than aggressive, so it can only one threatened than rather be humble prey. As the requirement is unique to its ecosystem, such as breastfeeding its young, which may someday give rise to a whole new taxidermy fauna here. Great.
spotty bull bear. This big old spotty bull bear. So glad we didn't have one drop out of the sky. It's sort of like the rare limited edition version of regular bull bear. Frickin' bullborbs. I'm much too afraid to get close to them and the dark caves where they live. So I'm thinking about bringing a bomb rock next time. Couldn't hurt. The red black thing is very bold. It's a vicious predator, so push off for that. It's big and tough and never backs down, even when it probably should. Like some captains I can name. Charlie. The first problem with this guy is it never sleeps. The second problem is that he can gulp a whole platinum of Pikmin in one move. Well, not on my watch, Buster. I think you washed down that meal with a deserved pain. Why is this a thing? Pikmin 1 was the start of how this go. Then Pikmin 2 was the way we could just make everything a mess. Why do we have to give these bull bears sleep immediately? They literally can't sleep. What kind of stuff were they taking? What kind of coffee have they been drinking? To not want to go to sleep ever.
For an ugly green curry, peel or display the skin.
Oh, okay.
Pulverize the juicy innards and stew into a curiosity and fragment.
I like how Louis is determined as an idiot. But he really tells us to peel off a little beetle bean looking creature and tells us to peel off his whole entire skin. Think about that. Alright, I thought he just, for a second I thought I just went, nah, friggin', it's a bull bear. Frick this thing. Oculus terribilis dactylum, grub dog family.
A mystery species within the grub dog family. The story about his unique feeding habits is set apart from others grub dogs. Despite bulwer patrols are a set pattern searching for prey, instead of possibly feeding on creatures that run into the limited territory range. They enter the bulwer habitat. It's wise to pursue with extreme caution until the bulwer's patrol path can be clearly identified.
I swear to God, if I play Pikmin 4 and these things can revive, I am actually gonna find a bull bear in real life and snap his eyeballs off. Freaking big mouth looking, stung by a bee multiple times on the mouth looking, big inflated, ugly, black and red monster. Bull bears are so cool. That's it. It's all done. We have done it. We have read the full Piklopedia of Pikmin 3. It's over. It is all over. We have done it all. That's a full-on Piklopedia. Oh my god, and what to end it on the worst enemy in the whole entire Pikmin series. Who knows though? Oh my gosh, this whole entire roster, like, I have to admit, it's a shame that not a lot of enemies returned back from Pikmin 2, but it's cool to see how many invaders just came around. Like, let me actually go ahead and count. How many new enemies were there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to count that as 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Did I just say 27? No. This is 27. No, wait, no. This is 27. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 new creatures. And the others are just completely revamped or came back. Gosh. I freaking love this game, dude. I freaking love Pikmin. You just can't go wrong with it. You can never go wrong with Pikmin. Well, guys, that's it for Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole entire series. It's honestly, like, each and every time I play a Pikmin game, I expect to just have the same exact reactions, or just, like, exact same, like, feeling of Pikmin. But they're always so different. Pikmin 1 was just a fresh new start. Pikmin 2 was insanity and chaos, but I loved it. And this was something even bigger. So, I might have a little thing for us to do with Pikmin 3. But until then, I'll see you at Pikmin 4. I don't know if I'll be playing the demo first or the full game first. But it'll still be fun. Thank you all for being with me on this Pikmin journey. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.